Either one. Hey man, say man, what's the play, man? So who do we have here today?
Shana Ragland.
Hey man, I appreciate you coming in and coming down to sit down with me. I became clued into you. It was like 3 a.m. in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And in the nature of the job, we're always looking for content and we're looking for stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I keep saying this thumbnail, you know what I'm saying? I skipped it a couple times, and I think because like, the way you took the thing, it was kind of like from like this side up or something, right?
Yeah.
So I skipped it a couple times, then I clicked it and I watched it, and I was like, shot it going off on Walmart. Then I was like, oh, this is here. Not down the street, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you coming in and sitting down. You were telling me earlier that, it's at how many views now?
Like 30 million.
30 million views. That's 30,000,000,000.
Yeah, a lot.
That's more than every local rapper in Lubbock combined.
I guess.
That's crazy, man. So let's get a little bit more background for you before we like hop into like kind of what happened there for people that didn't know or people that did know. So where are you from?
I'm from here.
You're from here? And where's here? Lubbock? Mm-hmm. Say it.
I'm from Lubbock.
So when I heard you say it, it just reminded me that I'm not from Lubbock, because you hear the way I say it and the way you say it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, have you ever, what part? Or does that only really matter in the rap world? Like, you know what I'm saying? The north side, the east side, I'm here in the south side. Central? Where would Central be? That was the first time I've ever heard that.
I don't know. It's just not on the east side or the north side or, you know, the side. I'm just saying Central.
All right, cool. Have you ever seen the meme for like a starter pack? Like for cities?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So let me get you your Lubbock, Texas starter pack for the 2020, 19, 20, 21-year-old. Mm-hmm. Let me get this up.
Mine?
Yeah.
Does it matter, male or female?
Male or female. And we don't have too many females on here, so a lot of people are really happy that you're on here because we've had a few, but it's great to get a female, you know what I'm saying, insight. So if you want to just keep it straight female, cool, let's rock it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Big graphic t-shirts.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no doubt.
Jordan 1s, the high tops. Short shorts if you're a girl. Baggy, ripped jeans that are like spray painted or like custom designed on the jeans, and just a nice graphic tee.
Oh really? You came here totally different though. You came with the toes out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just woke up like an hour ago. And oh my gosh, I have to get ready real quick, so I just...
Yeah, man, I appreciate you coming down to sit with us, you know what I'm saying, and everything. So let's get into like, how long had you been working at Walmart?
I started like April 4th-ish, maybe earlier, of 2019, so a good year and 7 months.
Yeah, 7 months. And not to even get there, I usually ask people, so how have you been affected by the COVID? Have you been affected at all? Just trying to get everybody's take. You know, it's affected everybody in some type of way to some degree.
Not too much, because I was an essential worker, so being an essential worker, you just still have to go to work, you still have to go home, you still have to go to school. The biggest thing that changed for me was school.
Okay.
I go to South Plains College in Lubbock.
You came in here with the big old South Plains mask. I was like...
I thought I had a different one in my...
I was like, is she not going to show the face? I was like, is it her?
Yeah, I wasn't sure because people are really...
No, you're cool. Yeah.
Which I respect, but the biggest thing that changed...
Do you believe in it?
What?
COVID.
Yeah.
So I've had people tell me that it's not even real.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that too, but it's very real. I know a few people whose grandparents died or
I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah.
It's really sad to see and sad to watch.
Really, and it's crazy because like right now, if you watch the news, they're saying that the rates are actually higher right now today than they were in the summer.
Yeah, and I think it's going to get worse.
Yeah, and it's like, but if you were to watch outside, you would never be able to tell.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Texas, or Lubbock at least, has normalized going out with a mask and not really caring about anything else except for the mask.
Yeah.
It's just kind of normal day-to-day life, and you wouldn't assume that the person next to you may or may not have it.
No, I thought about that. It hit me last week because I thought I babysat somebody that had COVID, so I went and got the COVID test, right? Mm-hmm. And I was like, what if I was told I had the COVID and I chose to still go out? Mm-hmm. And I was like, there's people that are making that decision every day. Mm-hmm. And then we probably come in contact with them every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
By the grace of God, you ain't caught it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like just wild. You know what I'm saying?
Some people are waiting on their test and they still go out, or they're not sick but they test positive. And
boom, boom.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, that's really crazy.
You never know. And that's what's the craziest part about it.
Yeah. So you were saying school kind of changed up, and I think I know what you're gonna say because that happened to me too. Like, you know what I'm saying? When school changed up, did it get difficult?
Did it get difficult? No.
Oh, mine got hard.
Not for me.
My teachers gave me more work. I was like, are y'all missing what's going on? The world's about to end. My teacher gave me more work. I'm like, then some of them didn't even know how to use a computer altogether. You know what I'm saying?
Nice, because they didn't do much work. But before the coronavirus hit, which was March 12th, I guess you would say, which is spring break for college students, high school students, middle school students.
Yeah, basically they're like, you don't got to come back.
Yeah, so during spring break, South Plains emailed us and told us to not come back.
Yeah.
And we just never went back until like July or June.
Yeah.
And the workload wasn't very hard, you know, it's cosmetology, it was pretty simple.
Yeah.
And of course you can cheat online. So
how do you cheat with cosmetology? Well, I mean, how do you do cosmetology online?
Online? Oh my god. It's
you feel me? Because like, we're talking about
difficult. You have to have a mannequin and like set your phone up a certain way and just have all these things out to do the mannequin's hair or whatever. That was the difficult part. It wasn't anything really like.
No, but that's what I'm talking. It's kind of like going to barber school.
Yeah.
On Zoom.
Yeah.
How the hell do you do that?
Yeah, it's very complicated because the cosmetology program has been there for 30 years, and they have never done anything online ever because they never had to.
But you know, I mean, when is there ever been? Because we're never going to see a year like this. So, you know what I'm saying? So like definitely, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. I actually just found out I lost a friend yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And yesterday we also found out like another big rapper died. And it's kind of like 2020 is like, man, I guess it's going all the way up into the last minute in 2020. 2020 is ringing everything out.
Yeah, it really is.
And then I also saw a meme that kind of had like all the people that have died this year, like celebrities, and I was like, that was this year, like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, I'm thinking some of it was like last year or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just been a lot. So like, even for like, I understand that, they probably had to switch it up too. Like, who does cosmetology online?
Not a lot of people. A lot of people dropped out. We started with like 28 girls in my class. Yeah. And now there are 4.
Wow.
There are 4 of us left. And
so you're still in it?
Yeah, I'm still in it.
So you so you're doing Walmart while you kind of, you know what I'm saying, get to the dream.
Yeah, and my program that I'm in is from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. every day, Monday through Thursday. Yeah. So I only worked at Walmart like weekends.
Okay, wow.
2 to 11.
And you got fed up?
And then the next day I wake up at 7 a.m.
Yeah, get back to it. Okay. So you worked there?
Which is 30 minutes away. And so I had to drive all the way there. Wow. By the way.
Where, Levelland? You drove from Levelland? Well, you said
Drove
Central.
from Lubbock to Levelland.
Wow, okay. That's crazy. Oh, yeah, to go to school. How come you didn't go to South Plains out here?
Because they don't have the program in Lubbock.
Oh, okay. That's what was confusing me. I'm like, hold up, what? There's one down the street. You know what I'm saying?
I wish.
Yeah, like crazy. All right, so so back to Walmart. So we've been working there for I guess a year and a half. How did it start?
How did it start?
Yeah. Who got you the job?
My sister got me the job.
Is that the person you shouted out in the video?
Yeah, that's my sister.
When I heard you shout it out, I thought, I was like, man, that's a cool ass homegirl that she's messing it up for right now. I was like...
No, I knew for a fact she wasn't going to get fired because that would look bad on them. Yeah. And my sister's she's still a great employee despite how much...
I gotta ask Walmart, I gotta see your work record, because the way you went off on them, it made me be like, she gotta be working hard.
Well, at first it started great. I was they put me in a specific spot in the store, and I got used to it.
That looked like the was that like the beauty section?
Yeah, like
man, I know my Walmarts, man. I know my Walmart. I know my Walmart.
And they stuck me there for a long time, and every day they would put me in that same spot, and it's my, like, we have a list at the beginning of the day, say my name and my spot. Some days I wouldn't even look at it because I already knew where I was going to go.
Supposed to be? Yeah.
It became so repetitive and so back-breaking that I really just had enough.
So you wanted to move around? Is that so? What's truly the problem? You know what I'm saying? Well, because you said some things on the video, and that was that going on, like so that was going on, like I guess the racism,
yes,
I guess
for sure.
hyper masculinity.
Yeah. At first, the problems were small. It was just like they were saying "good job" to me when I did a good job, but the paychecks weren't feeling like I did a good job. At the end of the day, I would still not be able to eat good.
Yeah.
So the amount of work I was doing didn't make up
for the and like, was it? Because when I was watching it, I was wondering, was it kind of like, how do I describe it? Like people being sexual at the workplace, or like not even sexual, but like, you know what I'm saying, flirting.
Yeah.
Like, or was it like way over the line types? You know what I'm saying?
At first, it was flirting. These men would kind of flirt with me, and I kind of got that vibe. So I would, keep my distance, just say hi, good afternoon. Or,
and these were people because you were dating people in other departments, right?
Yes. Yeah. I was capped too, so I was kind of everywhere. I would be everywhere all the time.
Yeah.
So I would see pretty much everybody. Everybody knew me.
Yeah.
So as I would pass by these men, they would just say, good morning, how are you, and stuff like that. And at first I was like, okay, whatever, that's what people who see each other. They
were being Walmart-ly.
Yeah, exactly. So I was like, hey, what's up? And some days they would come up to me and just say more than just good morning, how are you?
If you make it uncomfortable, then don't go there. But I'm just like what is it? Because when I watched it, I was just like, how often? Because I got a sister too, so it's like, when you hear stories, like you're just trying to really kind of understand what was going on, or was it kind of like, I guess a boy maybe too much a boy, or was it kind of like he was just out of line, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very often. It was a lot of customers who did the, nastier things, like try and touch you or get your Snapchat.
Even on the
even customers. Yeah.
No, okay, so even during the Corona, customers trying to touch you during the Corona.
Yeah, they would tap you or get really close to you
when you're behind it. But because you're in that open area, so
like while I was
interact
talking,
with them.
Get real close to me. Like, hey, I just want to ask you something, and just get real nasty with the questions. Like, first, it would start with, where's the soap? Then it would be like, what's your number? Or what's, like, your age?
Yeah.
Just get out of hand with customers. Mm-hmm. But those 3 men that I called out, I actually worked with them, and they just went straight for it. They didn't, I don't know what I'm trying to say. It was just, it was really gross.
And for some people that might be watching it, because you are pretty, they'd be like, oh, what's wrong with that? You told me you were married. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I also would feel comfortable for you.
And I wasn't married the whole time I was in Walmart. So.
But to become married, you had to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And most of these men were my dad's age.
Yeah.
My dad was he wasn't a very great person. So. Yeah. Like,
just the flashback memory of it
so
all.
I was like uncomfortable times 10.
Yeah, I could definitely do that.
Every time these things happened, I would tell my husband, and he'd be like, I'm going up there right now.
Yeah.
Beating somebody's ass, but I was like, no.
And you told me your husband's military, so that wouldn't have been good. You know what I'm saying? Somebody would really got the.
Yeah. So I didn't want that, and I didn't want to get fired because I still needed the job. So I was like, just chill, like, I'll deal with it. I'll tell him what's up, and nothing happened. Yeah.
So since then, you told me that the CEO from Walmart has reached out to you. Like, who's reached out to you?
Doug McMillan.
That's his wow. So you know his name. I was gonna have to Google that.
I didn't know his name.
Wow.
I really didn't know his name. My sister knew his name.
Yeah.
And she told me who it was, and I was like, Like right after the phone call that lasted.
Like, so he called you or texted you?
He called
or what?
me.
Yeah.
Somebody gave me some Instagram name, and they were like, "Hey, this person controls all social media, Walmart accounts," and I was like, "Okay, cool."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Maybe you should send him like a message and tell him like what's up about Walmart."
Why?
And I was like, "Sure," because he controls all social media accounts for Walmart.
But why would you do that? Or why would you care?
I don't know. I was just like, well, fuck it. I might as well do it because I'm getting a lot of views.
Yeah.
So I did it just to do it.
So you to give them a common courtesy?
Yeah, not because like I was gonna.
So on the mindset of doing the video, is it kind of like, all right, I'm out here to burn Walmart the fuck down?
No,
you know what
it
I'm
was
saying?
just to like get them to like
acknowledge the truth.
Okay. And change the work environment at that Walmart because my sister works there.
Do you feel like it's something systemic or just that
I think
particular?
It's systemic.
So every Walmart I can go to,
and
that's
for sure.
Okay, that's the culture.
If you read some of the comments, well, most of the comments, a lot of people are saying, "Yeah, I worked at Walmart and this happened and this happened."
Yeah.
And it sounds exactly like my experience, and I'm like, that's weird. It's not just mine. So when I read those comments and then I read that girl's message about messaging that one guy, I was like, okay, I should do it. I should do it for everybody. And that's why I quit, because I was doing it for everybody. I wasn't just doing it for me. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to email him.
Yeah.
So I did. And then I think a day or two later, somebody called me and we talked on the phone for a long time.
So you gave him your contact?
No.
They just called you out of nowhere?
They called me out of nowhere. I didn't give him any information or anything. I was just like, here's my video.
Yeah.
I hate Walmart. Bye. that was it.
Yeah.
And then I got a call, and it was serious, and he put me on speaker in a room full of people.
You know it was him, the whole board, and they listened to it.
Apparently.
Yeah, you got 30 million views.
Yeah, and I just went off. I went off, and he was like, okay, what happened with this person? What happened with that person? What did you see happen with this? And I was like, okay. And then I think I was angry on the phone because I just had to think back on all those experiences.
Yeah.
And I got a little heated and started yelling on the phone, but they were like, thank you for doing this. And
they weren't like rude or nothing like that.
No, they were like, thank you for expressing yourself.
Yeah.
Like
did it take you aback?
See that it's hurting you.
Did it take you aback, like their reaction in like comparison to what you experienced from Walmart?
No, they actually cared this time. They actually listened. Unlike other managers at my specific store, they didn't listen at all, but they gave me a chance to speak, and they really heard me this time.
Yeah. So what they offer you? So
Did
they offer you the W in Walmart? You know what I'm saying? What about the A? You know what I'm saying? You ain't be like, okay, I take the T at the end. You know what I'm saying? Or the R. You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares about R. I take the R.
No. Yeah. They didn't offer me anything. They were just like, okay, we're gonna take care of it.
They're like, man, I take this video down right now if you.
I did say don't fire my sister.
Oh, for real?
They were like, well, if she didn't know anything about it, then we can't fire her. And I was like,
okay, yeah. Like, wow. So all right, so 30 million views, you know what I'm saying? What's the craziest thing that you've seen? I'm gonna ask you 3 questions based on the comments. What's the craziest comment you've seen? What's the comment that's made you the angriest? What's the comment that made you laugh the most? You know what I'm saying?
The comment that made me laugh the most, I'm gonna start with that one because it was just so funny. They said, did she stutter? A little bit, but she got her message through. And I was like, yeah, I was anxious. I was just, there was so much adrenaline, and I stuttered a little bit, but I got through it.
You can see the honesty in it, you know what I'm saying? Because even when you're talking to me now, I can tell like the nervousness a little bit, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, I know she didn't pre-plan this, because even have the goal to get on, to talk the shit on the Walmart phone is broadcasting over the whole story.
15 minutes.
Yeah, wow. What made you be like, all right, I'm about to do? Because I know you didn't come into work, but like, I'm about to blast them on live, on air. You know what I'm saying? You might have been like, okay, I'm on the brink of fuck Walmart. But what made me be like, I want everybody to know this. And then I'm about to take it one level farther on the phone.
Well, our Cap 2 team lead was one of the men I shouted out, and he said some racist shit to my husband over a year ago.
Wow.
And he never got in trouble for it, despite a lot of people listening when it happened and me reporting it. Nothing happened, and at that time, he was my equal.
Okay.
But a couple weeks ago, he became my boss.
Yeah.
So he was, running around on his power high, telling us to do this, do that, but not helping. And he was just being an asshole. He was being himself that day.
The most version of himself. Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? I don't have to put up with this anymore.
Okay.
Like, I'm not going to let him step on me like I'm dirt or anything. And then he told us that we're not getting a break between the two trucks that we had to unload. And I was like, oh, we're not getting a break?
Yeah.
After we did all this hard work? No. Because all those people on the truck that were working really hard needed a break, and it was obvious. And he told us we're not getting a break, and I was like, yeah. Say that one more time, sir. And then he did. And then during that break between the two trucks, I found a phone, and then I went off.
Smooth. So what were the reactions when your coworkers heard?
I saw that one video where somebody got it at the end of my little speech. They got a video of them in the store, and everybody was laughing. All of my coworkers were happy for me, and they were like,
"Somebody did it!"
Yeah, and
Somebody did it!
I said what everybody was thinking. I said what everybody has told me in the past few months and weeks leading up to it, and I spoke for my team, and I was like, I was happy about it, and they were happy for me too. And when I announced it on the phone, I was in Garden Center, and if you don't know, Garden Center is on one side of the store, and I parked
on the other side.
So I had to walk all the way.
Was it like a walk of shame, or was it like,
it was a walk?
Yeah, motherfucker, I said this, walk.
Yeah, and I didn't record it, but on the way out, I was yelling. Throughout the store, and I was like, fuck him, fuck you, and fuck you, because I walked past some of the people I had called out, and I was like, I was cussing them out, and I was telling everybody to not work there, and not shop there, and a few people dropped their shit and left, and a few other people clapped for me, laughed with me, and recorded me, and stuff like that, and it was pretty much positive, except for the managers that were watching me walk out. I was just like,
so what was the comment that made you the angriest?
The angriest?
Yeah.
I think if I looked through more comments, I'm pretty sure I would find more.
Do you still read them? Or did you
No. I think I read them for a few hours.
Yeah.
And responded to a few of them.
Okay.
On TikTok, but
you went back and forth with people?
Yeah, and I would shut them down.
I can see you going back and forth. For real? Okay.
Yeah, and I would be like, yeah, exactly. But one comment, it was like the first or second day, and one comment on Twitter was like, oh, she's 19? Oh, she's married? Okay, from a toxic job to a toxic life.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, you were assuming.
How did you even know all that?
Exactly.
Twitter don't play no game.
My sister commented back, she was like, you have no idea about their relationship. You have no idea, how their relationship is or how her life is at all. And my sister went off, but I think that one is the one that made me the angriest.
What was my third one? I forgot my third category. The third category I had.
The funniest? I don't know.
Yeah, it's funny. And one that might have just surprised you. Like just one viral within 30 million.
This one girl who commented, she was from middle school. I knew her in middle school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she moved. Disappeared. I didn't know where she went. And she saw my video on TikTok, and I was like, oh my god, I love her, I miss her. And then, that was the one that surprised me.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? Look at God, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he uses situations to kind of you know what I'm saying, bring things together in a weird way on some real, for real. You know what I'm saying? For real. Did it kind of give you, the background of what it was to be, a big celebrity? Because, they get this every day.
Yeah, there was a lot of hate comments, especially when it hit Facebook, because that's where a lot of old heads are.
Okay.
So they had a lot to say about my grammar.
I didn't know the girls the girls had the hate for the old heads too. The way that I hear the men hate the old heads. I didn't know.
When it hit Facebook, because that's when KLBK posted my interview.
So have you spoken to them?
Yeah, I spoken to KLBK.
Wow. What was that like?
It was, I don't know, I was anxious. I didn't know what to say. I tried to not say fuck Walmart because it was very unprofessional. So I tried to like hold back my negative thoughts about Walmart the most that I could.
So would you ever work for them again?
No, never. Ever.
Would you shop there though? That's the question. Walmart's the cheapest in town, you know what I'm saying?
They really do. They really are, and their online is... I love Walmart online. But I guess I have to find other outlets to shop.
So I have a real Lubbock question. So the HEB just built their store.
Oh, I heard that.
Yeah, I'm about to say, is that going to take you to Team HEB? Just naturally.
Probably. And when I move next year, I'll probably will find a different spot, and it definitely won't be Walmart. So.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So do you like are the views like trailing off a little bit, or are they kind of like going down? Cause I know it hasn't even been a week, right? As it's kind of gaining traction and everything.
It was a week yesterday.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
And that made.
But
30 million this morning.
Yeah, the views are dwindling on Twitter and on just Twitter.
Yeah.
On Instagram, it found the Brazilians and the Germans, and and now the Germans and the Brazilians are texting me like crazy. Like if you go on my latest Instagram post, it's just all Brazilian flags.
Really?
Yeah, and all the Brazilians are texting.
Are the followers going up?
Yeah, on Instagram, yeah, because Brazilians are posting it on their Instagram pages and stuff, like their news pages.
So like, how many followers do you have now on TikTok? That's where it originated, right?
Can I look?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
And go ahead and give people your TikTok so they can go ahead and follow you, you know what I'm saying? Get in line with the rest of us, you know what I'm saying? Viral superstar in the building.
I have 318.5K.
Wow. Can you put that up to the screen? If it even focuses. Wow. Let's see what we can get to. It won't. Oh yeah, it did. That's wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Wow.
On TikTok, it just keeps going up. On Twitter, it kind of died. Went platinum, but then it died out, which is fine.
Yeah.
That's what I expect from Twitter. I don't really mind. Or care. I don't really care about the views or anything.
So like also
on TikTok is fine.
So are you gonna use it? Because you told me you have. I mean, we go to school for nails and things like that. That's what the only videos you had before that video. Are you gonna use it to kind of parlay into something?
Yeah. I think so. I definitely am. I want to become more consistent. That's why I quit my job in the first place, because I want to be consistent with my work and just get more clients and get my work out there. So I think I'm gonna really start taking pictures and like
maximizing
and
everything. Hell yeah, man, you have something that makes people gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? You never know what it is. So put that towards your personal endeavors as well, and try to get that out too. So people that do want to contact you, well, you said not right now because you had to get out of the cosmetology school, but what are your socials if people want to follow you online? You know what I'm saying? You're a viral superstar out here. You know what I'm saying? There's more to you than just that video. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So where can people kind of keep up with you online?
Twitter is at Shana Quiapo, and on TikTok it's Shana Quiapo, and on Blackwell, or on Instagram it's Shana Blackwell, because that's my husband's last name.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. I don't give out my Snapchat like that. But people are finding it. My Snapchat.
So like, are you seeing the power of the internet now?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of hate. There's a lot of hate. But I've muted everything, so I don't really pay attention to it.
I can dig that. So in our last minute, Biden just got announced president. Did that surprise you or not?
It didn't surprise me.
Didn't surprise you?
At all. I knew he had it in the mail-in ballots. I'm really happy about the president, Biden.
Yeah.
A lot of people are sending me hate because they think my Walmart video was about Trump.
They think your Walmart video is about Trump?
Yeah. When I was on university around Tech area, like right around here, I got a lot of Trump supporters showing me like my video like on their phone and putting it to their window and like flipping me off and telling me to kill myself and stuff like that.
Wow.
So, yeah, Trump supporters hate me.
That's crazy. Appreciate you coming in and sitting down with us, though. All right. Good interview.